And I've given you a whole succession of pages of technical exercises. Okay, so they start off quite straightforward, quite easy, and then they gradually get more difficult, and there's more pages to come when you finish those. Okay, so but they're quite fun to play and they're quite good. I'm just hoping that the tripod here doesn't get in the way what I'm doing. So the first one is using pedaling. So that funny ped means pedal down with the first chord and hold it, and then up down when you see the next pedal sign. Then the pedal comes up when you've got a staccato chord, and obviously you don't pedal through the staccato passage. All right, and then the pedal starts again when the chords come back in again. And then the last line, no pedal in a whole succession of staccato. Now, to start with, it's not too bad. Just playing that chord in both hands and then up an octave and then back again. Okay, I'm going quite slowly. Then you move up one key, change the pedal rather, and then back again. All right. Now this next bit is not so easy. There's some fingering printed in. If you haven't got it printed in, just move it so you can see. So 1 and 5 up to another 1 and 5. Then 1 and 4, maybe with the G and the D. 2 on the B, you might want to write this in. Okay, then shift along to 1 and 5 again. E and C. And then you've got 2s and 4s, back again. Okay, now onto the second line, 3 on the A, right hand, 2 on the G, thumb on the F. Now watch the fingering here, because you have to switch to the 5 on the G and move the left hand thumb to G, get it right, and then you're back on those chords again. So go through this carefully with the video and write the fingering in if necessary. So where I've just got up to, I'm back to those chords. Pedal through the whole 2 bars, move up 1 to a D chord, D minor chord. Okay, and then pedal up when you play the staccato, and the fingering here is the same. So copy it in at the bottom line as well. And just an ending, which is 1, 4, and then the chord. Probably 4, thumb and 5, or 5, 2 and 5, either of those. And actually go to 5, 2, then 5 at the end. All right, now it says at the beginning, not slowly. That's my metronome. And it says 80 increasing to 120. Whoa. So I'm going to start it at 80. Now this is a minim beat, because you notice at the beginning you've got that time signature, the C with the line down, which is 2, 2, 2 minim beats in a bar. So that means that these are like the crotchets, and these staccato notes are more like quavers. Let's get a metronome on. That's quite fast. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Quite surprised it's that fast, to be honest. Whoa! That's something recorded on the piano. Sorry about that. Yeah, I think that's quite a fast speed. So that's quite challenging. Let's reduce it. What, to 66? That's better. So you might want to change that. I'll change it on here. And I'm going to put 66 for that metronome mark. So that means you're counting 1 beat on each of those minims. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. challenge. So when you start it, you might want to, well, when you practice it to begin with, you would practice it much slower, the way I played it first. So don't try too fast too soon. That's always a mistake. All right, if you can, if you want to, don't worry if you don't have time. I'll just go through the next one as well. Now, in this book that these are taken from, it's a very old book, 1971, and it's photocopying is illegal, but it's out of print, so I don't think there's any problem with photocopying it. Anyway, so they do tend to start you off with a sequence and don't print the whole thing out. They just give you the start. You just keep following the same pattern until you get to the end bar. So if I just deal with the ascending sequence slowly, it's very straightforward. Both hands are playing the same. You stretch a sixth, interval of a sixth, the start of each group. So if you do that, it automatically moves the hand one note up each time. So stretch a sixth. So now I'm on G. Stretch a sixth. Now I'm coming to A. So now I'm going to come into the ending, which is the B sequence. Okay, so you start on C, D, E, F, G, A, and then when you get to the B, you follow the last bar there. Descending is starting the top here, both hands are in the treble clef, and it's going the opposite way this time. So you're going down a sixth, which will automatically take the whole hand down one note each time, down to A, down to G. It's just using the fingers in succession. So now I'm coming to B. So the next one, I'm going to follow the ending. Here it is. Strangely, there's no metronome mark there. I printed one on the music for somebody else, 72, so let's see what that is. So this is 4 to a beat, da 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 da, it's quite fast. Right, but again, you know, there's no right or wrong at the moment with these. You need to learn them slowly and carefully first, and always gradually increase your speed. Don't suddenly jump to whatever metronome mark we've decided to play it at. Always start well below that and gradually turn the metronome up a notch in the speed each time. Okay.